Korean, that's what she can learn, and she can go for the certificate. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to SMK Asunta. I am Juan Rita Geranda, Asunta Secondary 7 HM. I would like to share my 4 years of discovery of what Assunta is all about. Assunta has a spirit of love and forgiveness, helping the needy, putting others first before ourselves. This is what our school motto is about. Ad veritatem per caritatem. That is in Latin. In English, it means to truth through charity. Sorry, my eyes are red. So, we teach the girls to raise funds for others, such as Assunta Children's Society, and even our own Tadika Fatima. Embracing Assunta Secondary School is to embrace Assunta family, where we are really a family, in our thoughts, words, and deeds. Many people look at a school and its buildings. However, it is the people who really matter. No one really remembers if you drove a BMW or a Mercedes, what you wore, or how you looked. But everyone remembers when their hearts and lives have been touched. After all, the heart of education is the education of the heart. I have done my utmost to practice and instill the Assunta family spirit in my relationship with the teachers, staff, and of course, the girls. In molding and making the girls to be lovely, responsible, and compassionate women of tomorrow. Here in Assunta, I taught the girls HIM, H-I-M, the acronym for humility, integrity, and modesty. Students are taught to stand up for what they believe in, not to be afraid to speak their minds, not to walk in anyone's shadow. As you celebrate Assunta Day, may God continue to shower Assunta schools with His love, compassion, and mercies. That all that we do be done in love will bring God. I'm so tired and my eyes are blurred. That all that we do be done in love will bring God honor and glory. Enjoy Assunta Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. That is the message from Juan Rita. And Sister has got one or two things to add, something very interesting.
It just dawned on me that in the tour of the school, one of the most important corners was left out. And I must talk to Norlisa and the teachers here. I'm not sure if it's kept up, the reason why it's there. When you're leaving after the other items and you go down the stairs, instead of going that way to 9-5, if you just go around the corner here. And for me, the most important thing in the school is just out here in this corner, the thinking pool. You've each got my book in your bag. When you go home, you can read about it. At one stage, what was I doing in America? I don't know. I think I was in Ireland and the teachers paid the difference in the ticket for me to come back that way because my baby brother was in Canada. and I went to the United States. And the former head girl of Assunta happened to be in New York and brought me to the United Nations. And there I saw the room. There's a room there in the United Nations set up by Jack Hammarskjöld. I think it's called a room of quiet. So that when people went there and have all these problems and all that, they can go in, no matter what religion they are. And they can sit there in peace, and then this stroke of light comes down. There's no specific religion. And I thought, how lovely for me as headmistress of Assunta. All these years I was thinking I have these lovely Muslims, these lovely Hindus, these lovely Buddhists, as well as the Christians and the Catholics. And you know, we can't bring them together, but we'll have our own place of quiet. And it started here at the back first. And then because we put up a surau, the surau replaced it for a while. And then I came back and I told the alumni, before I die, I want this replaced. They call it the thinking pool. And now the present alumni, those of the recent generations, have used the land behind the houses on 9/3, and they have put the water coming down, and they have the fish there because they didn't prepare it for today. I don't know how clean it is, but anyway, you know it's there, and we go and have a look. And please, the present generation of Assunta teachers, can you make sure the girls get back this custom of, coming there, sitting quietly with their coats. And meditation is all the in thing anyway nowadays. God bless.
Thank you, sister. So you know there's a short history of the thinking pool, and for Pat Lou, the thinking pool means detention those days. When she was sent for detention, she's put there. Sashimi also agreed.
Actually, that is very true.
Very good.
I was one of the mischievous ones, and I was sent to Sister Ender's room. And Sister didn't yell at me or any of that sort. She said, Pat, think up. She asked me, what is your ambition? So I said, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Then she said, give me another choice. So I said, Chief Gangster in Malaysia. Then sister knows my style. So sister said, okay, fine. Think about this. You want to look forward and be an inspiration to all, or you want to keep looking at your back and worry that you may be jailed. That's it. That's okay, sister. Then she said, no. I'd like you to think about it. I'd like you to go to the thinking pool, sit there for half an hour. Just think about what I said and what you said and what you can do about it. What can you do about yourself? How can you be somebody to be an inspiration to others? That's how the thinking pool means the world to me. In fact, because of the thinking pool, I actually come into school to sit there quietly just to think. Because the problem with us is we don't spend enough time thinking, reflecting. That's why the world is what it is today. Thank you. For this, I thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Pat. You're so lucky, you can sit and think for detention. My time.
The detention is not just sitting there quietly, no. Detention is really detention because there are mosquitoes there. You won't get punished. I mean, you cannot say the teacher beat me up. You cannot complain. It's natural. The mosquitoes.
Our time detention means pulling off the love grass from the lawn and the field and washing toilets. Sister said, you must learn to keep house. Learn from washing toilets too. So it was good, yeah? So after I got married. Yes. After I got married, I never had a maid, so never had a maid till now. Martini, I see you jumping up and down. I think you want to share something, but I will call you later. Martini.
Hello, and again, apologies for being so late. Again, come to the middle. Anyway, I'm an Assuntarian. I've been Assuntarian since I was in primary school, and obviously secondary school as well. I actually was pleasantly surprised and shocked, and actually very thrilled when I was asked to be a member of the Board of Governors, because I swear to God, the naughtiest girl at school. And I was, no, me! I thought it was me. So the thinking who I had stories, because I used to have to pick up litter around school, because I used to litter and drop things aside and wear a litter box sign and have to with the pole and go around and pick up everything. So I have history with that many people, because I had to do a lot of thinking with the mosquitoes as well. But going back to the naughtiest girl in school and my conversation with Sister Enda, which called me to ask if I wanted to be a member, I said, why me? I'm like, the naughtiest girl in school. And she says, because it shows that the naughtiest girl in school can make a difference and do something. I am a child activist. I've been away for 20 years in America. I lived a long time, a long way. I'm one of the co-founders for Yayasan Chowkit. I work with a lot of marginalized children in Chowkit. I do a lot of work with the ministries and all the different government agencies on child protection. I pick up babies in bassinets. People call me and say, we have a baby for you, abandoned children. And they say, are you the baby collector? I went, protector, not collector. But I go around with the bassinets, so I go to people, doctors call me, and I pick up babies in bassinets and come back and find parents for them and work with the welfare department. We set up shelters for stateless children, for children with no documents, refugee children. We work a lot on babysitting. So I started that foundation and I've gone corporate. I'm leaving though in December, but I've gone corporate. So I work for Sambura. I'm the CEO for the foundation, and very much working still with the poor. I was painting bridges, Sister Enda, that's why I'm late today. Very late.
A bit slower, actually.
Okay. So anyway, so I work a lot with UNHCR. I work a lot, my next job is with UNICEF. I do a lot of consultancy work with UNRWA, United Nations Relief Work Agency for Palestinian Children. I'm the focal person here for Malaysia and Indonesia. Anything about children I like to do. I think it's so wonderful to have this gathering and for everyone to get to know what Assunta is all about. I think it definitely shaped who I was. It reminded me of the fact that no one is beyond redemption. It shows it's so much, I think for me, it's so much about the spirit of caring and giving and sharing. It's so much about loving unconditionally. It's so much about, for me, learning to love your lessons, your school, your teachers and stuff, because that's what life is all about. I work with about 35 CEOs from other foundations, and we are going into planning right now to look at ways in which we can find intervention programs for schools. And I think to myself, I'm like, oh my God, if there was an Assunta there, this problem would never rise. The Sister Anna would so whip them into shape and just say one thing. She doesn't even have to do anything. Just say one thing. We all falling in line. Just like me, racing across town to be here. My heart was thudding because I was so late. And I thought, what is Sister Anna going to say? But it's so much about, it's not so much about Sister Anna herself, it's about what she represents. She represents goodness and kindness and honor and keeping your promises, which is some values I think we share as Assuntarians as well. So I'm very, very glad the primary schools are here. I'm so glad that children are coming here. And I look forward to speaking to you and if you want to talk to me. Thank you.
You put the babies all in the bassinets.
Yes.
How many have you now?
A few hundred.
In your house?
Yeah. welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, Martini. Isn't this wonderful? Yeah. There are Asuntarians all over the world. Once an Asuntarian, that's what we are. And I'm also very, very happy. Just now I had a compliment. Since I said I'm from the batch of 1964, you're still very, very, very fit. I say, no. I know you keep well. I say, no. I was like you, a skinny girl. I say, look at me now. But fit in the mind. But sometimes senior moments do happen. All right, now, not to bore you anymore, just a few words from the Guru Besar of Sekolah Kebangsaan 1, Puan Naima. Can I have her up here just to say a word with you?
Thank you very much. Actually, I'm quite nervous. I'm not used to this crowd. Normally, it's school, primary students and the teachers, but now I have the adults and professionals here. Anyway, good evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I'm Puan Naima. I'm new to Asunta since 2011. And today I'm very happy to see everybody is smiling and a very positive mind here. So I know now how the Asunta spirit grows among everybody, the high school, secondary school, and the alumni. Okay. Actually, I'm not familiar with Asunta before this until I was asked to be in Berusaha in SK Asunta. But my husband is a Lasarian. My sister-in-law is Asuntarian. They stay in this day. And I have a cousin also Asuntarian, and she's a secretary at university. Okay. She's a doctor, Haryati Naduma. Oh yeah, she's my cousin. Yeah? She's amazing, yeah. She did ask me, invite me to your school one day. Say, well, maybe I'll invite her one day. Haryati Sharima is a very good student from here. She went to America to further her study, and now she's still in Asuntarian. Okay, nice. Thanks for inviting me and my teachers and PIDG to be around here. Nice meeting you all. Hopefully, we'll have a good relationship, close relationship, and hopefully Asunta will be students, teachers, and school will be excellent. So thank you very much.
See, she said she was not used to speaking in front of a large crowd like this, but she did well, very well. Yeah. So you have the spirit already for Naima. Next, can I call just Juan Cindy Lim Sophie to share whatever she has to say.
Good afternoon. I'm Cindy. To all those who know me before this, I'm actually more popularly known as Cindy San. I have a long relationship with Asunta. For information, I was a teacher here at SMK Asunta for 15.5 years. My main interest when I came to first proposal to Asunta was in 1988. Sister Anna was my principal at that time. So after that, I've gone through, I think, 5 principals. Right? My last one was Miss Puan Lim. Yeah. Puan Lim. So after that, after Asunta, I went down to Asunta Primary as a senior assistant. I was there for 9 years. And as Asunta 2 headmistress Mrs. Lee. Alright? Yeah. And after 9 years as a senior assistant in primary, I was promoted to a headmistress. I was transferred to SK Damansara Jaya 1. After which I came back to Assunta Primary as a headmistress again to replace Wan Lee. Okay, so yeah, that's about all. We tried, all the headmistresses of SK Assunta, we tried very hard to, well, like you say, nurture and give the best to the students of primary, so that when they come on to secondary, we say, oh, okay, they're all very good students and so on. All right, that's what we have been working together to achieve. And then I just wish to say thank you very much for having organized this Assunta Days. It's been a success. Thank you for inviting my teachers. I think I should introduce my teachers. Alright, Wan Shanti, Wan Kavinda, Wan Chi. My senior assistant has just gone off. She has to go back by come home. Alright. For your information, Wan Shanti and Wan Kavinda, their girls are in this school. Alright, I think Wan Chi also would love to say, but unfortunately she has no daughter. Okay? Alright, I think that's about all. Alright, thank you very much.